In Mahabharata, there is one incident between Krishna, Yudhishthira and Arjuna, which is actually very funny. Now, as I said in the previous classes, Pandavas, their fashion is to take Prasijna. Wow. If that happens, I will do this. If this happens, I will taking vow. So Arjuna, it seems, has a vow. He has a Pratijna that if anybody makes fun of my Gandiva, I will kill them. Some stupid vow. If anybody belittles my Gandiva and my archery skills, I will kill them. Okay? Like that, Bhima also has some vow. If somebody makes fun of my eating, I will kill them. Bhima has a vow. Poor people, if they don't know about that, they will die anyway. Now, on the 17th day of the battle, Yudhishthira and Karna have a duel. And Karna defeats Yudhishthira because Yudhishthira is anyway not a great archer. See, he defeats Yudhishthira and Yudhishthira is all wounded and he retreats and he goes back to the camp to take rest. And after a while, after 1 or 2 hours or so, Arjuna searches for Yudhishthira, doesn't find him. Then he asks somebody, they say he has gone back to the camp, he was defeated by Karna and he went back. Then Arjuna immediately tells Krishna, let us go and see my elder brother. How is he? So they go. When he goes, Yudhishthira naturally thinks that Arjuna is coming after defeating or killing Karna. He thinks Arjuna has killed Karna and therefore he is coming to tell me the good news and tell me to console me. So as soon as he sees Arjuna and Krishna both, Yudhishthira is very happy and he starts praising Arjuna. I am very glad I have a brother like you. You killed Karna. Thank God that this he praises. One chapter he praises. One chapter whole. Then Arjuna says, no, I have not yet even faced him today. He is somewhere else in the battlefield. I just came to see you. After seeing you, after making sure you are all right, I will go back and I will face him now. Yudhishthira gets terribly irritated. And one chapter he starts scolding Arjuna. He says, what is the use of your Gandiva? I thought you will save my pride, that this. He makes fun of his Gandiva. Now, according to Arjuna's vow, what should he do? Kill Yudhishthira. He takes out his sword. Krishna asks, what? Arjuna says, you know my vow. If somebody makes fun of my Gandiva, I have to kill them. Krishna, okay, fine. Now in this situation, there is a big conversation is very big, but I will shorten that. Now here, if Arjuna is to be considered as truthful, he has to follow his vow. So Krishna gives him he twists it slightly and he says, in the Veda, he quotes some Veda, some scripture, he says in some place it is told that if you abuse a noble man, it is like killing them. So you abuse your elder brother. You go on abusing them because it is given. He will quote the scripture, he is very smart. He is very smart. He says it is in this scripture, so he says if a very sensitive and noble man like Yudhishthira, if you abuse him and scold him, that is as good as killing him. It is as good as his death. So abuse him. So one chapter Arjuna abuses Yudhishthira. Literally abuses. He says, what is the use of such an elder brother? Bhima should have been our elder brother. You don't deserve to be a Kshatriya. You don't know to fight. All this. He abuses. After that, Arjuna takes out his sword again. Krishna asks, now what? Arjuna says, I have a vow that if I insult my elder brother, I will kill myself. Then Krishna says, okay, he is ready for that also. He says, somewhere else in the scripture it is written that if you praise your own self, it is as good as killing yourself. So, Boast about yourself. So one chapter, boast about yourself. Then Arjuna boasts. I am the greatest archer. Nobody can defeat me. Gandiva is the greatest bow. This. Boasting. And because he says, if you boast, it is as good as going away from your true self. If you boast, that means you are boosting your ego. It is as good as going away from your true self. So in somewhere in the scripture it is written, if you boast about yourself, it is like killing your own Atma. So he quotes that. Arjuna boasts, okay, situation is over. Then nothing happens. So both of them are saved.